Welcome to Break Into Tech Show with Professor Temi Akinwumi of My IT University, a multi-award winning tech CEO, career coach, and mentor. With decades of hands-on tech career, will ensure your career dreams come true. Join our extraordinary show today on groundbreaking topic for a successful career. Do you want a $100,000 job as a cybersecurity professional, Scrum Master, Business Analyst Software QA, Cloud Architect, Data Analyst, Technical Recruiter, and more? Visit www.myituniversity.com to schedule a call. Come and get inspired to secure a lucrative job, keep the job, and grow on the job. Relax, receive, and see results. We're glad you're here. Share, like, and comment.
Well, hello, everybody. Thank you so very much for being here today. My name is Professor Temi Akinwumi, and it's going to be a wonderful day today. I'm here with one of my mentees that become a mentor, and she's going to introduce herself. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. We are starting a new year fresh. 2023 is a great year of blessings, and I want to assure you that great things and greater than last year is going to happen. So, fasten your seatbelts, have your pen and notepad ready, and let's roll this year. Whatever you have planned for your career last year and it has not materialized, it has not been possible, I want to let you know that this year it is. So let's go and let's kick it. So we're going to kick it this year. We're going to kickstart your career in 2023 as the topic will be. And I want to guide you into recession-proof life. It's going to be recession-proof. Kickstart that career, jumpstart that career, fly start that career. Whatever you're going to do to start that career, you're going to do it this year. And that's the first topic for the year. So I want you to, introduce yourself to us. Let us know where you're joining us from. I see a lot of people joining us. We're going to be going into that. Let us know where you're joining us from. And we're going to be saying hi to you, welcoming you properly. Thank you so very much. Let's do a quick introduction.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Professor Temi. Happy New Year to everyone. I am so happy to be here. My name is Abby Adeni. I am just here and I'm such a pleasure to be here to have this discussion with you today. I am so elated to talk about kickstarting your career into the 2023. I am a cybersecurity analyst. I graduated from My IT University this past year. And I just wanted to encourage you that My IT University is the course, is the place you need to be to learn all of the foundational skills that you're going to need to break into tech. And I just want to motivate you as a mentor, also as a mentee. I was a mentee under Professor Temi. She was very, very instrumental in helping me achieve my goals and helping me obtain everything that I needed, all of the information that I needed to process getting to where I needed to get to as far as with my career, with regards to resume building, my LinkedIn optimization. And I am just so excited about the more opportunities that's coming my way. And I'm just so excited to be here.
So much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Abby, for coming to join me today. I've been in tech for 3 decades and being a multi-award winning tech CEO, worked a lot of Fortune 500 companies, even on a project that I pretty much have to kill you if I tell you about them, right? It starts from somewhere, okay? And I always tell people, this is not rocket science. And if it's rocket science, hey, people that are doing rocket science don't have 2 heads. It's only 1 head they have. And if they can do rocket science, you can do it. But guess what? It's not even rocket science. It's not that difficult to kickstart your career. It's not that difficult to get started. We can look around us. There's no other way to get into to make good living and recession-proof life than to break into tech at least. That's the foremost career that you can look around you that is lucrative and that is flexible. Come on, tell me, which other career do you know that you can work from home?
I completely agree. I completely agree, Professor Timmy, because like previously to me joining my university, my background, my degree is in education. So I work in education for a few years. Um, the starting salary for an educator is like 45,000, maybe the max is 100,000 as an educator, and you have to go through several years of school. You have to get your master's degree. You have to even get a PhD in education for you to obtain some type of salaries that's going to be lucrative, right? And I left education and I started working in federal contracting as a subcontractor administrator. So when I met you, I was a subcontractor administrator. I still work as a subcontractor administrator, but I was like, you know what? I need to break into tech. I need to leverage my skills because I was working under compliance as well in subcontracting, and I need to leverage my skills from subcontracting and put it into tech and break in and be able to obtain the position and the compensation that's required from me and my family. So working as an SCA and working in subcontracting and working as a federal contractor, it helped me know that there are positions in federal contracting in cybersecurity. So once I was able to complete the course in cybersecurity and I worked with various different recruiters, I was able to obtain different positions in cybersecurity. And that also helped me with my mentoring. So I'm able to mentor and guide and provide, the mentees with opportunities with regards to recruits. We talk about interview process. We talk about optimizing your resume. We talk about networking because networking is the key. If you're able to network, you can kickstart your career. If you're able to build those relationships and you're able to maintain those relationships and their professional relationships, you're able to, do follow-ups, then you're able to optimize your search and you're more likely going to obtain a position.
Very good. Thank you so very much. That is great. That's a great opening. So we're gonna welcome everybody that's joining us today. We have Butterfly Gaming. That's Millicent. Welcome. Good morning, Millicent. Thank you for joining us. We have Louis Roman. Happy New Year, Luis. Thank you for joining us. We have Mia White from Austin, Texas. Let's know where you are joining us from. We have LinkedIn user from Connecticut. And we also have, Mia say Happy New Year. Thank you, Mia. Abimbola. Thank you. Abimbola say, Brother Temi, this Abimbola. Very good. And we also have Sandy. Greetings. Oh, this is Sandy. I'm interested in breaking to tech. Do you have a payment plan? Oh, wow. That's good.
That's a good one. That's a good one
That's a
because
good one, right?
that's a
So,
good one because I will attest to it. She does have a payment plan because prior to me joining, she and I worked out a payment plan and she was very, very helpful with regards to when I made payments. The course is not a course where if you don't make a payment or you didn't pay this week, you get kicked out. She doesn't leave anyone behind. My IT University, ultimately it's an investment. So you put that money in, at the end of the day, you can always come back to her to ask her questions about your resume. There was a previous graduate, and now she's been working in IT for 7 years. We're on Clubhouse together. She ultimately even contacted the professor while on work to request support. So we are a family here at MIT University. Even me, I feel like when I'm on task, when I have something that I probably never heard about, because Professor Tammy has 30 plus years of experience. So she knows the foundation from when it started to where it is now. So I'll just ask her, hey, Professor Tammy, do you know about this? And she'll give me her references. So definitely there's a payment plan. Know that you are going to get your ROI, your return on investment. You are going to find that position, and it's what you put in. Like once you're finished the course, you have to now do the work. You have to do the homework. You have to make sure you are, networking with your group, because you are put in teams, and those teams, you are taught team building, because when you're working in IT, you are working with a group of people with different personalities. Some people have high personalities. Some people intolerant personalities, but you just have to learn to collaborate and work together because the ultimate goal is to have success in the project. So yes, she does have payment plans, and I mean, I'm an advocate for my IT university. I haven't seen any other quote unquote boot camp or service or any kind of like facility or institution that provides this type of service at this cost.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, hey, if you have questions, I see a lot of people joining us. So make sure, feel free, to ask your question. I'm coming to welcome you properly. I see more people, Helene and so many other people joining us. Just put them on there. I'm going to be coming right there to welcome you and to acknowledge your presence here today. So thank you so much. So let's continue our discussion. So one of the first things that you have to do, Abby, when people are trying to kickstart their career in 2023 is to decide which path to take in starting a successful career in tech. There are so many paths to take. There's a coding part, because some people, when they hear everything is a coding. I was a software engineer for many years because I studied computer science. I have an associate in computer science. I have my bachelor's in computer science. I have my master's in software engineering, master's in cybersecurity, and so on and so forth. So automatically I became a software engineer, coding. But not everything is coding, because coding can kill you and wake you back up to life. But we don't have a choice that time. That's all that we have. They pay well, but it's very, oh, it's stressful. It can be stressful for, especially for people that were not even trained in school. Going to online coding sometimes it's very hard to be able to grasp the concept, or even develop anything that makes sense at all. So that's why our approach to tech in my IT university is not coding tech. So you can easily get in, make the same kind of money that coders are making, and scale your career from there without no stress. So that's the plan. So you have to decide which path you want to go. We're looking at non-coding area of tech, like cybersecurity compliance, cybersecurity SOC analyst. We have Scrum Master, which is like project management, okay, agile project management, and we have product owner. We're going to see all of those on there. And look at the industry that you want to work. Is it healthcare? Is it a vendor company? Is it like a private company? Is it like corporation? Is it like hotels? Is it like a federal agency, federal government? We have the framework, especially in cybersecurity or even in Scrum, that can prepare you for all different industry. You can decide to work for any of them, because guess what? Some of you have all these skills that you already acquired, knowledge, industry knowledge that you want to retain to break into that same area with a new techie knowledge that you're getting. So what do you think about that? I'll be deciding on what part you want to look into.
I think it's very important so that you minimize on the time that you're gonna invest in obtaining that position, is to first determine what it is that you want, right? And whenever I think that's what happens even when you go to school. The first thing you are, as a liberal arts major, you're undecided. You don't know, what position you want. You don't know what career you want to do. You go to different jobs. You work in different retail places. You work in different fast food restaurants. You're just looking for what it is that you need to do. And most of the time, I don't want to say it's a waste of time, because it actually gives you that experience, customer service. It gives you that tenacity. It gives you that determination to work for someone, to clock in and to be able to be on time and to do that work. But the first thing you need to do is, now that you're at a point of your life where you've done all of these jobs, you have a resume full of different positions, and you want to break into tech, you want to now streamline that into one job, one field in cybersecurity. And then in that field, you can now spread out in that field. So in cybersecurity, it's not only, when people think about coding, there's some aspects of it. If you want to be in that part, There's pen testing, there's vulnerability, there's so many aspects of cybersecurity. But when you break in, you can actually find a part of that cybersecurity that you enjoy, right? So the first decision is to decide what it is. Is it cybersecurity you want? And cybersecurity is more that you are securing the network, you are securing the system. Is just think about it like a physical security person, but now you are a security person in space, in cyberspace, right? And then when you think about Scrum Master, the way I think about with Scrum Master is that if you are someone that enjoy events, you enjoy planning, you enjoy optimizing on the day, you enjoy having a schedule, you enjoy having projects be successful, then you can be an amazing Scrum Master. You can enjoy collaborating with different teams and you guys working together to make sure that project is successful. And I always say, even with a data analyst, if you are, there's some people that they're just great with numbers. They're just great with numbers. They remember numbers. They remember sequences. They remember their account number. For example, I don't remember any of my credit card numbers. I remember the last four digits, but there's some people that can remember their entire credit card numbers for all of the credit cards that they have in their wallet. That person should be a data analyst, right? Because that person knows numbers. They know sequences. They know how it should be. They know how they can manipulate it, move it around. They know how to make it speak, right? So when you think about making a decision as to what it is that you enjoy doing, right, and breaking into tech, you can find something that you enjoy doing or something that you've been doing and leverage that into tech.
Very good. Yeah, thank you, Abby. And that's what I always say.
Was that long-winded, Professor Taylor?
No. It's not, because we need to explain this thing very well, right? We need to. And that's what I always tell people, right? If you are struggling with that, sorry, I have code today. I've been having code for the new year, but I said, code or no code, code or no code, I'm gonna be here because I'm gonna
you see my puppy eyes. I've been feeling down, but we just gotta keep pushing.
That's right. That's it, girl. We don't mess up around here. We gotta do it. So that's it. So don't mind me when I call for I'm trying to do some funny stuff.
It's okay. Take your time. Take your time.
Yes, ma'am. So what am I saying? Schedule a call with me. It's free call. Free 99, like Kimberly will say. It's free. Call me and I'll help you decide the career path to go. What about that? So call me, schedule a call. And that's all you have to do. And then I will ask you a question. Tell me about yourself. What have you been doing? What do you like to do? And all of that. That will help me to guide you. Last year, we helped a lot of people break into cybersecurity. A lot of people break into Scrum and data and cloud and other area of tech because their background, they have some skills they can just transfer in to the new role. A lot of teachers, their eyes closed, can break into Scrum. And a lot of them did last year. A lot of people that were in customer service, in event planning, in project coordination, management, broke into Scrum. A lot of people that were in maybe help desk support or it doesn't even matter for cyber. Any area, if whatever area you are in, if you are interested to, it depends on your personality too. If you are a people person, you can do well with Scrum. If you are more of a reserve type, even though you're a person, you can also do cybersecurity. But if you are more of a reserve type, just want to work on your desk, on your cubicle from home, don't want to go and mentor, you don't want to go and collaborate too much or be the leader of a team, then you can just do cybersecurity, things like that. But reach out to me, just schedule a call. Even, I'll talk to you, I'll guide you into mapping your career. Let's talk about transferable skill. If you have questions, feel free to ask them because I'm coming back. I have seen a lot of comments. I'm coming to talk about this comment and answer those questions. So I thank you all so much for that. After discussing the soft skill, the transferable skills, I'll come back to the comment section area to answer the question and to acknowledge all our new people that are joining us. Think about transferable skills. Some of you might be saying, oh, well, I don't know anything about tech. I'm new to tech. I hate hearing that you are new to tech. Nobody is, nobody knows everything. Okay? Nobody knows everything. People start from somewhere. I start from somewhere. Abby starts from somewhere. Everybody starts from somewhere, right? So don't say, oh, well, I don't have IT background. I don't know what to do. Don't even say that again. You have
I
transferable skill, right, Abby?
Right.
Transferable
I even wanted
skills.
to tell you that I wanted to share everyone with my experience of when I called Professor Tammy. I called her because I was just thinking to myself, what do I need to do? Because I have the education background, meaning that my degrees in education, but I've been doing working, in compliance documents, RFPs, RFQs for a few years. So when I called Professor Timmy, I'm like, Professor Timmy, this is my background. I graduated from here and I received my degree in education. However, I've been working as a SCA for the last 12 years as a subcontract administrator, and I've been working with contracts and I do RFPs. She said, RFPs? I said, yeah. She goes, I go RFQs and I review that and I do purchase orders. And she's like, you know what? You should just do GRC compliance, cybersecurity. And I said, what is that? She's like, well, cybersecurity. She just went into it. She just told me all about the program. And I said, but you don't think I should do Scrum? She says, no, because Scrum Master, you didn't mention anything about planning. You didn't mention anything about scheduling. You didn't mention anything about collaborating with various. I do collaborate with various departments, but I don't collaborate with them in order for me to the project to move along. It happens where it moves along, but I have a task, they have a task. But differently in Scrum is everything is working simultaneously together. So she explained it to me. She said, like for that, you need to focus on cybersecurity. And from then on, I didn't think about Scrum anymore. I didn't think about data. I didn't think about AWS. I didn't think about cloud anymore. I didn't think about all of the ads that you get from Udemy, from Coursera. Like we are bombarded, Professor Tammy. Like every day you get emails, you get free courses,
Mhm.
and you can join a free course, but what happens after the course? Because sometimes you can go through the
Exactly.
course, but there's no support after the course. You just have a piece of paper and you're like, okay, yeah, what do I do with it? But with my IT university, you get that piece of paper, you get the resume building because they actually give you a resume at the end, right? You get the LinkedIn optimization, and then you get to join the mentoring program where you have a whole bunch of people that are after your same goal. So the motivation increases and you work together and you collaborate and you're more likely going to be successful. So that discovery call, free 99. I mean, I know people, they debate with you, you should charge people. And I know it's from the bottom of your heart that you keep it that way. I think it's a noble thing and an honorable thing. And I think you should keep it as free 99 so that you can get the more masses, like you always say. If it just for one, just one, if just one person calls you and say, hey, please help me leverage my skills, you can bridge the gap of poverty in that person's family and build generational wealth. And I commend you on it. I commend you on the years that you put in, because I'll be honest with you, when I'm on Clubhouse, there's a lot of people that they have your experience and they gatekeep, and gatekeep in the world of ebonics. It pretty much means they're like, if I spend 30 years of getting my information, I'm not going to give you all of that in 6 weeks. I'm not going to give you all of that in 8 weeks. They
Yes.
want you to work. They want you to go through that process. And they don't want you to get the same salary that they're making. So think
Mhm.
about it. You have people that are graduating from your course that's 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and they're making $150,000. They're making $200,000. So that is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, because you have people that actually went to school, the universities, and they spent their time. But ultimately, you can't stop anyone from being motivated and catapulting their career into better things, regardless on how they got it. So I always tell people, if you don't have a tech background, you can still break into tech. And that was always the mindset that you have to have a degree in tech, you have to have an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree. You have to have everything in tech before you can get there, and that is not the case. And I appreciate that with my IT university.
Thank you, Abby, for that. Yeah,
You're
you don't have
welcome.
to have all those. Most of you already have some transferable skills. You have communication, collaboration, for example. These are your person's interpersonal skills, right? Analytical mindset, problem solving, attention to details. These are just few of these kind of skills. Adaptability, lifetime learner, right? Leadership, right? All
Yeah.
these. Go ahead.
When we
Analytical.
talk about soft skills, I think a lot of people they so focus, especially on when you talk about tech, they're so focused on the skills of, oh, I have to know how to code, I have to know the format. But before you can even get the foundation of the the skills needed, the hard skills and the skill set, right? The soft skills that you listed here are very important.
Yes.
Communication is, being able to effectively and actively listen, right? And being able to articulate what your thoughts are, right? Because now everything is virtual, just like this conversation that you and I are having. We have to learn how to dialogue across the virtual platform without, talking over each other, interrupting or have you. And it wouldn't seem awkward. We wouldn't have to say you go, then I go. It would just be like a natural conversation, right? Collaboration, that would be more so me being able to be respectful and asking you what it is that I need. And maybe, you being able to support me, being respectful back as a teammate. Hey, Abby, this is what I read you're requesting. This is what I can provide you with. Having a collaborative team effort, analytical mindset, analyzing and thinking about things through, thinking it through, troubleshooting things and looking at it and see if it makes sense, in that process. Problem solving, when something is wrong, you don't just, lose it or call the supervisor right away. You're trying to do a gap analysis to see what's wrong, like what happened along the way. You're retracing your steps. You are doing an outline or a checklist or whatever process you have in place to just check your T's and make sure all of your T's are crossed and make sure all of your I's are dotted. That goes to attention to detail, making sure all your T's are crossed, making sure all your I's are dotted. Review, and it's one of those things in the first step in the RMF platform. Stages is being prepared. Prepare. I don't know how many often you're going to say that. And that's with having attention to detail, because when you're prepared, you've already looked at all of the circumstances and things that may happen, right? Because you are being prepared. Adaptability, when you can't do a project anymore and your manager or your teammates say we're going to change this project and we're going to do it another way. Being able to be flexible to say, okay, let's do it, and not be hard to deal with, and a lifetime learner. We're not always right. We're human beings. Any one of us can make mistakes. We're human. That's why we are there to help the computer to make the right mistake. People think that the computer is there to help us. No, it's we are there to tell the computer,
That's right.
what to do. So we have to be lifetime learners. Like last 10 years ago, they stated that Pluto is no longer a planet or something like that. So things change every single day. When I was in school, they said that Christopher Columbus, found America. It's not true. So it's like you have to be able to be a lifetime learner and learn to adapt when you learn a new information. Because some people, they learn new information, Professor Tammy, but they don't take the new information. They still use the old information.
Exactly.
Right?
So what's the essence of learning something that you are not using? You don't know how to adapt to change. You are not flexible. You are just rigid in your old way, right? So that's why we are trying to make sure people are, getting new knowledge and using it. Also add skill, like you already mentioned, Microsoft Office, Microsoft 365, typing, Zoom, Jira, SharePoint, and the list, unlimited list. Once you can do a couple of these things, customer service, hey, you are welcome. So start from wherever you can start from. Okay, you can just get started. Just start, no matter how it looks. It looks difficult. It looks daunting. It looks unbelievable. It looks scary. It looks. Just start it. Start it scary. You are scared. Do it scared. You are confused, start it confused. Whatever, just start. That's all. So before we continue, I want to make sure we welcome everybody else that join us. Thank you so much. I hope you have scheduled a call. And Sandy said, "Oh yes, schedule a call with Professor Amy. You won't regret it." Thank you, Adenira.
Okay, I just want to always ask a question. What's on the other side of the call? What's the worst case? When people don't want to schedule a call, I always ask, what's the other side of that call? What is it afraid? What are you afraid of on the other side of the call? Are you afraid that you're going to get the answer and you're now going to have to be accountable to pursue that? Because the call is free.
It's free. All you are
So
going to get a brighter idea towards your
idea,
career
yeah.
for free. That's all.
You
And
get you get an idea of what it is that you are looking for. So
yes.
even with that discovery call, what do you have to lose?
Because you can plan ahead now and say,
You
okay,
can
this is
plan
what
ahead.
it
Yeah.
is. Let me plan towards it.
Yeah, you
Right?
have nothing to
I'm not
lose. So
I'm
even
not gonna scoop you off of the planet.
yeah, and even if you can't join right away, like let's say for instance, you're not financially you didn't financially budget it for right now. Her course go throughout the year. So you
Mm,
can say, "Hey, Professor Tammy, I appreciate the discovery call. I can't join this month or next month, but hey, I'm working towards, 3 months from now." And she can put you on the list. And
yeah.
she can prepare you. She'll put you on the list and then, she can say, "Hey, you're going to be in the other team." And she could start creating lists with those group of people, and you guys can start collaborating and getting to meet each other until the time for the course. So
Yeah.
there's so many different aspects of it. Just reach out to her and see. You don't have to, buy anything. You're just going to explain to her, and like you said, like she's very, very attentive. She listens very well. So that first few minutes of the conversation, she's probably not going to even speak. You're going to be the one to express what it is that you want. And she's taking notes while you're speaking. She's taking notes. And after she takes the notes, after you're done speaking, she comes in and she tells you, "Hey, this is what you said. You said this and you said this and you said this. So I think you should do this. This is my next course." And she'll tell you to join. Now, if you can't join right then and there, there's so many other courses that comes after that. You can say, "Hey, I can't join this month, but hey, can I join next month?" And she'll put your name, your information on the list, and you're part of the family. And we can send you emails and we can talk. We can meet on Clubhouse until the courses begin. And once the courses begin, you're prepared. So yeah.
Yeah. And it's thank you, Abby. Just like you're going to a doctor's office for consultation. And then
Yeah.
that's just how it feels like. And you tell me about yourself and you discuss with me and I guide you and give you guidance towards your next step. That's all.
You give us a cyber prescription.
Exactly. Thank you. And Scrum prescription too, right?
Yes.
Oh, so I welcome all the other lovely, lovely family that joining us. I didn't know say good morning. Is this Fola from New Jersey? Thank you, Fola. And this is Nana Elijah from New Jersey. Thank you. What a lot of New Jersey in the house, guys. Very good. And Ellen of Troy, say hi, Professor Tammy Troy. Uh, and we also have from Chicago, Craig. Thank you for that. Yes, thank you. Say, President is the best career advisor. Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you for that, Elijah.
Yes,
And
you have to, and that's the truth, because think about it like this. You go to those boot camps, right? It's
mhm,
several different people that are teaching you it, maybe from, different parts of the world. Once you're done that boot camp, you can't go back to reach out to that person that taught you that boot camp,
exactly, they are gone, right?
right? But with Professor Tammy, you can go back to her. You can go back and reach out to her and say, "Hey, I was in your course 5 years ago. Can you please?" And she will pick you up from where you left, and she will give you the guidance again. So
That's
it's
right.
it's it's awesome. It's amazing.
Yeah, we don't throw our student out, we keep our student. We are all here together. Yeah, so Sandy said, thank you so much. I need this in my life. Yes, I'm expecting you, Sandy. And some people are asking me, President, when is your next class? We didn't see it anywhere. I said, well, I don't really talk too much about it. If you
She
want it, you
doesn't.
go get it. And someone was like, oh, I think you need to say it because we're looking everywhere. I can't find it. I said, oh, okay. We started a class this week. How about that? So if you want to be in our class, join us. Because I don't want to be like I'm shoving class down people's throats. You have a lot of information out there. If you're interested, you reach out. So, well, people have said, oh, possibly, I think you need to put it out. You need to put the date and the time so we would know when the next class is starting. Okay. Okay, I will do as you guys said.
Uh-oh, they gave you a task now. They
Yeah,
gave you a task.
yesterday night, they said they've been waiting. They almost missed the class because they've been waiting for me to say something, but I didn't say it. I was like, I just decided not to because I don't want people to come as when they are ready. But hey, I'm going to be putting it out then. So Sandy said I will do that. I'm tired of making $40 an hour. Oh my Lord. So yeah, come make like 3 or 4 times more than that. And she says, I'm a substitute teacher in Alabama. Oh my Lord, Sandy, I really want to talk to you.
Oh,
Yes. So somebody said schedule a call, and I'll be scheduling an appointment to talk to Dr. Professor Temi. Okay, Mama Sita. Very good. Please do that. And it's scrolling here, www.myituniversity.com. That is where you need to schedule the call, okay? And you see schedule a call there. I can talk to you tomorrow. I think I have some opening today. I'll talk to you. So is IT University good for zero experience, zero knowledge? Yes, sir. And Louis, zero experience, zero knowledge, come. We'll help you.
Lewis, when Lewis say zero experience, zero knowledge, sometimes you have to give yourself a little bit of grace, because when you say zero experience, zero knowledge, you're on YouTube. So you have experience being on IT. You have YouTube working on an IT platform. You're able to log into YouTube and you're able to go into YouTube and go into those channels. So you have a little bit of experience in IT. What
Exactly.
you mean by it's the industry experience. However, when you work along in my IT university, Professor Tammy put you in groups, right? And every week you submit a homework assignment. So you collaborate with your team, you submit a homework assignment. That homework assignment is then discussed the following week, and they review it and they ask any questions. Professor Tammy would give you any confirmation or clarity to the questions. And then, right, that's gaining experience. You're gaining experience while you're working collaboratively with your group. And then when you're done, right, you have to submit a final project. That final project, it's experience, because whether you see it as an internship or you see it as a what experience, because that's what it is, it's an
Yes.
experience. You're able now to utilize that experience and put it to your previous experience wherever you were. Now, all of us, even Sandy, that's a substitute teacher in Alabama, you are in cybersecurity already, but you just don't know it. When you walk into the building, before you can even get a job as a assistant, I mean, a teacher that is a sub, right? A substitute. You have to log on to
Teacher.
a platform. That
Mm-hmm.
platform, you have to wait. If Sandy's correct, she'll say yes or no. You have to wait until the job comes. So
Mm-hmm.
once the job comes, you select the job and then you go to the job. And when you get to the job, you pretty much have, it's like a brand new school. You don't know anything about the school. So you have to learn the policy. There's a policy that they give you. They give you a badge to get in. You have to put in your ID to get in. And then you teach the kids. So you're doing cybersecurity indirectly, right?
Exactly.
Because you still have to put in your information. You still have to log into a website, into the substitute teaching database. You still have to have permission, authority to access the building, right? Because you can't just walk into any school just like you want to, right? And then you still have to log into their systems to provide them their information. So it's the same thing. Even as a correction, it's the same thing. So when you think about it, you have experience. Even when you work in a hospital, you have to log into Epic, or you have to log into PeopleSoft, or you have to log into some type of network to do your job. So you're still working in IT, you're just not working in that specific industry.
Exactly. And that's what it is. And she also says I'm a correctional officer, and she's waiting for the call. So I'm really looking for, because the correctional officer already doing physical security, so she
Absolutely.
knows. We talk about
Absolutely.
preventive controls, all those controls in place, So she's already understanding it from that point. She has the logs. She keep track of physical log, but there we look at the server logs, we look at the database logs, we look at. So she has a concept, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Perimeter fencing, firewall setup, things like that. So I look forward to actually speaking with her. That would be
Yeah.
great. And also we have Sylvester, one of our mentees as well. My mentee become a mentor. Sylvester from Maryland, thank you so much for being here. We have also Nicholas. Love this chat, ladies. Thank you. And we also have butterfly. So this is the right place. It is the right place.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Very, very
This is
good.
the right place to be. And as we catapult our lives into 2023, we want to build a stable family, a stable career for ourselves. Some of us that we don't have, some of us that don't have families, but me, I have a family and I want to build some kind of generational wealth. And I feel like that's the only thing I can do right now is work at a great company that pays me a very lucrative salary, and put that to the side, and have life insurance, and have the basic necessities that's necessary for me to strive in this world, in this ever changing world. So it's not about having experience, it's if you're coachable, like what teachable, adaptable, the soft skills that was mentioned. Because the first thing you should do is, once you want to have that conversation, have your resume out. Have your resume that you had out.
Mhm.
So you can
Yes.
explain to Professor Tammy, this is what I've been doing for the last 5 years or the last 10 years. What skill sets that I have acquired along the way do you think is going to make me successful in whatever IT position that I select? So if you're customer service oriented, great. Because now, even in IT, people think that it's just you don't talk to customers. No, they want a nice personality. They want someone
Mm-hmm.
that fits their culture. They want someone that's friendly. They want someone that's coachable. They want someone that's, you know, they're able to communicate and articulate what it is that they're meaning to say in a very very like layman's term way, but you're able to put in the policies and procedures, and you don't speak to them in a condescending way, or you're not speaking to anyone in a disrespectful tone. You're just using great communication, and that customer
Exactly.
service is the key. A lot of stakeholders, they want you to be customer service oriented. So
Yes.
if you work in any customer service field, that actually supports you. It actually helps you more so than hurts you.
Exactly. And the same thing with teachers, because they deal with those who, the kids are difficult to work with, but they
Mm-hmm.
work with kids, they work with the principal of the school, they work with the parents, and they're able to collaborate, work with them, be respectful in spite of the kind of situation they are in.
Absolutely.
They are so, it's just great. They can make good money in tech, you know. So enroll in education. Education is very, very important, because now that you have the transferable skills, now you need to have the knowledge to actually get the job, because you're going to be interviewed. You're going to want to get into the new role and make better money, but you need to enroll in education, and not just anyhow education like we have been saying since morning. Education like the one we provide with Mighty University, because we know it's not just education, it's also mentoring, and it's also hands-on education, practical education. We have tools that we use in cybersecurity, like Nessus, Wireshark, Nmap, SIM, other type of tools like that. There's no, like cyber, like Scrum, we use Jira, we use Miro, we use different types of Confluence tools for our day to day, right? For data, we use Power BI, we use Tableau, we use Excel. For cloud, we use tools as well. So what am I saying? Any education that you will do without any tool, any bootcamp that you will do without tools, just forget it. It's not for real. There's so many educational settings on YouTube. They are advertising. It's out of this world. You have to pay with your leg and your nose and your teeth and everything that you have. At the end of the day, there's nothing people are getting from this. I've noticed people coming to me after they've been asked to take loans and then they can't even get anything. Last week alone, I probably have like 3 people from that same situation. So I don't want people to be in this same situation. Okay. If they cannot showcase what those educational institutions have, they just do advertisement, but there's nothing to show. Here you see the student that went through us. You see what we have done. So it's not just going and be on all over internet and just advertising words. There's nothing to showcase. Okay. So make sure you don't go and waste money in this
Yeah,
new
and make sure
price.
that when people say enroll in education, you have to do your due diligence to select
Yes.
the right places where you obtain your education. So, for example, for me, when I looked at my IT university, I looked at your background. I'm like, she's a professor. She's an
Yes.
adjunct. She's a professor. So Professor Tammy has the curriculum knowledge on what is required for the university to have an IT course. Not only that, me working in federal contracting, you work with various different federal contracts.
Mm-hmm.
And with federal contracts, for them to hire you, that means they did their due diligence to make
Exactly.
sure that you are qualified
For
to
those
train
roles.
them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it all fell together in pleasant places for me, because I'm like, her being an educator, her also working in federal contracts. It's like, and federal contracts is one of the most hardest industry to get in, because there's so many red lines, there's so many loopholes, there's so many different things
Yes.
that you got to go through. You got to jump through hoops just to get in. So the fact that you're able to accommodate the county, accommodate the state, accommodate different federal contracts, the DOE, the DOD, different departments, it made me actually more eager to join the course. And some people will say it's a recording. She jumps on and she talks to you throughout. You get a break, you go eat lunch, you do what you have to do, you come back. And it's also self-directed, self-guided, meaning that once that class is complete, you can go back on and watch that video again.
Mm-hmm.
So you have you have to be accountable for the courses. You can go back and review it over and over and over and over again. Take notes, and she attached YouTube links and sites and reference guides and clips and so many different things that you can go and check out. So I don't see no reason why when you're done you didn't feel like you received the most ultimate education ever. So for me, education is how you see it. Some people, they go to high level schools and they go to all these schools and you just go there for the name. You really don't get any of the information. But when you go to a school that is focused on making sure that you obtain that information so you can get a good job and you can get a better position, I mean, why not? I don't,
Yeah.
I mean, that investment, and think about it, that investment that I made was just a few months ago. I've already made that investment times 300, probably. I don't even know.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what it is. So enroll. We're here to help you, mentor you, guide you, coach you to break in. And another good part is that we do mentoring calls. Mentoring calls, we're going to talk more about that, where you meet the mentors. People that are already working in the industry for many years, they can actually show you what they do day to day, and you can shadow them. So you don't get that everywhere. Okay. So make sure you start learning and keep learning. Make sure that you network with tech professionals. Okay. So that's very important. Here we have a very big network, and we keep you in the network. So it's like a family, Might University family. So we are all here together. There's a lot of people. We have the Millionaire Tech Club. These are the people that are already working. I've mentored many thousands into tech. They are here. They mentor others. Okay. There are people that are looking. that are always prepping for interviews every week. We have mentors with them, prepping them. Once you enter, you are with us, we keep helping you to prep. Like Abby, she helped the cybersecurity guys prep every Saturday. Like other people, they help other. We have different cohorts and different groups, always prepping them for interviews. You know, and we have a mentoring platform, a coaching platform, so you can just even go on the mentoring platform and just prep yourself for interviews, for example. Okay, so it's there. You can network. You can network with others. You can ask questions. Even yesterday, some people that got jobs, I didn't even train them. They don't know what they're doing. I have to hook them up with some other student that's helping them, to to understand what they're doing, so that they're gonna lose the job if they don't know what they're doing, right? But with our students, we already trained them from scratch and help them. Okay, so you also have to find a mentor. You shall volunteer to be your mentor, to guide you, because you can't do this alone. To kickstart your career in 2023, you cannot do it alone. You need somebody that will guide you through the pipeline, through the roadmap, so that you don't get lost and get
Mm-hmm.
confused, with all this question. What do you think about that, Abby?
Yes, I think you need a road. I think you need a roadmap, because I think a lot of people, finding a mentor. It's not like you're finding someone that's gonna just like, okay, that this person is gonna get you a job. No, it's more so finding a mentor so you can find if you're going the right way. It's just like you are
Like
going to a new, yeah, you
navigation,
like a GPS system. You're going to a new
GPS.
location. You're going to a new location that you probably never been to before, right? And you probably been trying to get to this location for your entire career, right? You've done everything. You've done all the Udemy, you've done all the academy, you've done the boot camp, you've done everything. So now you're looking for a job. You have all of the certs. You have some people, they have their name and they have all of the certs at the end of the name. They have all of their
Yes.
certs, but they can't find a job.
That's
They
right.
cannot find a job.
And there are people like that, even
They
here
cannot,
today.
yeah. They
They
have
have that
they have their masters, they have
certifications.
their masters in
Mhm.
IT, they went PhD, they went all the way to PhD. They have student
Thank
loans,
you. An
but they
example
cannot
is
get a
actually
job. But you
here.
know why? Guess
Hmm.
what I realized
Hmm.
when I've been mentoring? What I realize is they are missing the soft skills,
Yes.
right?
And mhm.
They're missing building rapport with people,
Yes.
right? And sometimes it's not always about what you know, it's about how you communicate what you know,
Hmm.
right? It's not always about, oh, I have a master's degree. Oh, yeah, we have degrees, but it's about, can you work collaboratively with someone else without having to bump heads all of the time? Can you guys
Exactly.
work together without having issues?
Hmm.
Do I have to come and split you up every time because of a meeting, because you guys have a difference in opinions,
Yeah.
right? So that's what it is. So find a mentor so that mentor can guide you and say, hey, let's see what it is that you're doing wrong. Send me your resume. Where have you been sending it to? How many have you been sending? Okay, next time, send a cover letter. Next time, send this. Next time, oh, follow up in 2 days. Next time, do this and do that. So that's the thing.
Yes.
It's just an amazing situation. So that's what it is. You have to find a mentor.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So we volunteer to be your mentor here on Mighty University. Feel free to reach out. It's still scrolling down here. Okay, feel free and share this with others. Share this so people that have missed it will be able to watch the replay. Share it on your social media platform. If you are watching us from YouTube, from Facebook, from LinkedIn or Twitter, share with others. Very important, because we mentor you, we help you, we network with you. After training you, coaching you, mentoring you, we come together, right, like we are doing right now every Wednesday. That's mentoring, because you are learning all these things for free, and you are prepping yourself too, putting things in your toolkit, in your pipeline, getting yourself ready for free. And then every Wednesdays, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we meet for 1 hour, 2 hours on Clubhouse, just discussing about your career, about tech. That is part of our networking program. And then we do mentoring. Outside of class, we do mentoring. Every Saturday, they do cybersecurity mentoring. Every Tuesday, they do the Scrum Master mentoring as in interview preparation. Then every Thursday, we do mentoring calls for through Scrum, and every other Friday, we do mentoring call for cybersecurity. So we have activities that you don't have to pay for them, okay? And it's free. Once you are here, you are not even paying, you are not even paying anything compared to what you have to pay for this kind of program. And obviously, we are trying to build it so that you can have all that you need, to break in. So we're going to be rounding up. So if you have any questions, ask your questions. I thank you so very much for being here today, and start building projects. We're going to have hands-on projects here, so you can build projects that you can showcase to the organization, so you help you while you are doing your interviews with those projects. Also, stay consistent. Okay, so we have different programs that we offer here at IT University. We have cybersecurity, Scrum Master, project management, business analysis, data analysis, cloud, software tester, QA. Um, we have the product owner course, and so on and so forth. So feel free to go on our website and look through and schedule a call with me. And you can also connect with me on LinkedIn if you are on LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn handle if you want to connect. If you have a question, you want to send me an email, you can send the email to this support@myituniversity.com. Okay, and feel free to follow us on all social media platforms.
Yes.
Yes, we are on we are on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn, we're on YouTube. Just search for My IT University, one word. Okay, and also we're on Clubhouse. You don't want to miss that as well. Okay,
Yes.
very, very important.
I really suggest like all of the handles that Professor Tammy is on, see if you can follow her. Like that's what I did in the beginning. And honestly, sometimes you may say it's a lot of information that you're getting, and you're not going to consume everything right away. But the more you are in those rooms and you are following her, and like you're watching the YouTube lives and you're watching the streams, eventually the vocabulary and just the environment, just the whole aura of IT,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be something that you're going to be attracted. It's just going to attract you. You're going to hear some things and you're going to know what it is because you've heard it on my university.
Yes.
Or you're going to, if you heard it and you maybe never heard it before, but you heard it on my university, you're going to go on Google to search it. Or, it's going to trigger something in you to want to break into tech. Like, again, you don't have to have any tech background, because you will learn introductory from the beginning all the way to the end with all of the courses. And then you have the courses forever. You can go back and log in again, and you can check at your own pace. On weekends, you can designate your time, maybe an hour or two out of your week, away from the group to review the content. And you can take your notes, go to like a 99-cent store or a Walmart and get like a journal. And every week you can write down what it is that you've learned this week and how you can implement it to cybersecurity. And it's not a guarantee. I'm letting you guys know. People say, "Oh, is there a guarantee you're gonna make 180,000?" No, it's not a guarantee, but it's done. It's been done. It's been proven. So if it's proven, stop looking for a guarantee, because there's nothing in life that's guaranteed.
There's
For
no
the last 2
shortcuts to life.
years,
No shortcuts.
no shortcuts.
You gotta work for it and you get it. That's
You
it.
work for it. As soon as you graduate, or as soon as you're finished that one class, and she says, "You know what? That's it. We're done. I'm sending your resume." You have to go running. That resume, it's your job. You are accountable for reviewing everything that's on that resume to make sure that it speaks to you. And then you send that resume out.
And the good part, another good thing that we're doing is in like interview preps, because in interview preps you can look at resume and help people. In the mentoring course, we look at resume and help people. So the help is still there. Like every week, there's help is still there. We still meet, we still discuss, and all of that. So yes, so
you join the mentoring program. They have mentoring for women. If you just want to be on the women course. They have men, they have it mixed. And then we have different people. We have different people that you can just reach out. Sometimes I get calls. Hey, Abby, can you see my resume real quick? I'll just review it. And I just want to let you
Exactly.
guys know I'm so passionate about it because of where I am, that I'm helping this because it's what's in me, is what God has provided me the opportunity to see it on this side. And I'm like, come on.
Yes,
the
exactly,
water the
exactly,
water's warm. Come on.
exactly,
you know?
exactly. So thank you so much. As we're rounding up. Bimbo, thank you, Bimbola from the ongoing class. Hey, and Sunny said, thank you, ladies. I have to run now. I have a schedule
That
that
was
will be in
awesome.
touch.
Okay.
God bless you too. Thank you. And yeah, Marva said, good morning, good day. Thanks, Abby, Professor Timmy. Yeah, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for being here from all over the place. So advice to you is do not procrastinate, do not delay. Jump, jump on. Join us, Kickstart that career this year. Recession is everywhere, but tech is recession proof. There's no recession in tech. The big tech companies, the government agencies, they are not here screaming and talking because they have the money. Like they said, the empty barrel make the most noise. The one that had a barrel that has water, it doesn't make noise. It just make doom, doom, doom sound. But the one that don't have nothing, make all the bru, 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 bru sound. You'll be like, this is empty. So you see people shouting on club everywhere, Twitter tweeting everybody away, as in laying people off, Facebook facing them out, and who else? Or others tech company. They are product company. And when their product is not selling, the best option for them is to lay people off. But the real tech company, the tech giants like Deloitte, Northrop Grumman, Task, Agility, like SAIC, Computer Science Corporation, Leidos,
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Allen Hamilton. Then you don't hear them talk about nothing because their money coming directly from the government. They are funded. They don't make advertisement. They don't talk about it. Those are the kind of company I work for in my life. For the over 30 years, I work in tech. They have been the tech, big tech. The money is not going anywhere. They have the job. They are calling you to work for them. Forget about all these fan company that are making all the noises out there. Those are not the retail company. Those are social media companies. The retail companies are here. They don't talk about it. They have the fund. So go for those ones. Now we're going to guide you into going for them. If you go on our website, you will see some of the company that our people are working for. NASA, Pentagon, all the forts, DOD, Defense, Walmart. Walmart is not laying people off like that. They also have people, Costco, all these companies. You gonna eat? Are you not gonna eat? So if recession is not gonna affect food or affect a big government organization or healthcare. People still gonna go to hospital. See, banks are still alive. So if you see social media company laying people off, forget them. Okay, we are focusing on the retail company, which are the federal agencies. I will guide you to break into those roles. So we thank you so very much. So Abby, I want to thank you for joining us today. Thank you for all those wonderful juice that you and gems that you dropped for us today. I was enjoying it. So what's your last advice or something that you've not said that you want people to know about my IT University, tech, and then we'll round up finally.
Um, I guess my last advice would be to all of the viewers that are, watching this today. You've designated time today to join us today, and we thank you. And I mean, out of the schedule, whatever your busy schedule is throughout the day, you've allocated that time. So you doing that pretty much says that you made a decision that you want to break into tech. And whatever's holding you back, don't don't focus on that anymore. Just log into My IT University and contact Professor Tammy and schedule a discovery call and just have that conversation first. And I promise you, even after that call, you're going to be a little bit more settled as to where it is that you want to go with your career. And just imagine, you know, someone's giving you free career advice in tech. In most cases, even if it's a financial advisor, someone is telling you where to put your money. Professor Timmy is telling you where to put the rest of your 10, 15, 20 years of career, 30, 40 years of career you want to do, and to make the most out of it. Like what the commenter said, she's tired of making $14 an hour. Now look at this. If you spend your investment and you put it into Myers University, and in 3 months you're good, you're ready to go, right? And another two more months, you get a job making over 100,000. What your thought process would be at that time? Was my investment that I put in, was it worth it? And you're never, even at $14 an hour for the next 10 years, you're never going to make what you just made in that year. So just think about it like that. Don't procrastinate. Don't hold back. Fear is not even real. Just think about it. For the last 2 years, all of us that are on this call, all of us that are logged in, we made it. We survived pandemic. We survived war issues. We survived so many different things. So at this point, you've been working and you've been doing the same thing you've been doing for years before you met Professor Tammy. So you've been doing it. And if it hasn't been working for you, let's try another way and try her way. And if her way does not satisfy you, you're going to be like, no, there's no way. There's no way. Because there is no other, at this point, there is no other option to break into tech. You've done everything to break into tech. So let's see her way. And let's be open-minded to log in and to do that. And once you do that, you're able to see in your mind that, okay, I made the right decision. So that's the only thing I can say. And I'm speaking from my experience, me joining the courses, me reviewing everything from the beginning, me being in fear before I joined, and now me being a mentor to several others. So don't hold back. Just call. Just give her a call. And even if you decide that after the call, you're not interested in the course, it's still going to give you confirmation on what it is that you should do. So,
Yes. Thank you so much, Abby, for actually pouring out of your heart to share with us and to be here today. This time is precious time. You could have been doing some other things, so we appreciate you for being here. So JM asked, and this will be our last question. I have no IT experience, but I am interested in cybersecurity career. I have a degree in philosophy, and I have taught for more than 10 years. Any advice on how to get into cybersecurity? Yes, this is why we're here. Schedule a call with me. I already put the call out there, and it's calling www.myituniversity.com, and I'll guide you from there, JM. You can even break through to tech before March in 90 days or less, because we have a class that we're starting now. In this class that we're starting right now this week, we have classes starting this week. We have cybersecurity, we have Scrum, and different classes. If anybody is interested, reach out to me, schedule a call. Okay. So this is the website, www.myituniversity. Click on that link, myituniversity.com. Go there to that website. Okay, JM. Go there and click on register. Click on schedule a call. You see the link there, schedule a call. Then just schedule a call with me. That's all you gotta do. Okay. Okay, is that okay? Did you get that? Let me see if I can show you. What is asking me, how do I do that? I'm gonna be rounding up quickly after that. Let's see how that works.
And I think as JM is he said he taught for more than 10 years. That
Yes.
will be complete. Cybersecurity will be a good.
Oh, okay. I think I was trying to show JM that and then kind of bump out Abby. Um, I don't know if what you guys can see, but I just want to show you that you can schedule a call on this site. Um, Abby is gonna come back. I don't know if you can see. Schedule a call. Let's see. Can you guys see my? I don't know what screen you can see. Oh, Abby. Okay, I don't know what screen you can see, but you come on this website, you can see it. myartuniversity.com. Click on schedule a call, and then you schedule a call with me. For everybody that are trying to break in, I even have some openings tomorrow. I have some openings on Friday and so on. So schedule a call. There's a lot of openings here. Okay, or you can reach out to me. My phone number is 240. Let me just put it down 350 6159. That's my phone number. You can text me. Okay, so you don't miss out. Text me. Okay, so I thank everybody for being here. Really appreciate your time today. It's been a wonderful discussion and a wonderful celebration, discussing on our first day of the program, the Break into Tech show. So make sure you come back next week, same time. Same time every Wednesday at 11 a.m. to discuss how we can break into tech. I remain yours faithfully, Professor Temi Akinwumi. I want to thank everybody for being here, and I also want to appreciate, you know, wonderful Abby for being here today. So until next week when we meet again, it's been a pleasure being here with you. Break into tech, kickstart your career, tech career in 2023, and have a recession-proof life. Thank you, and God bless you. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.